110 days, 5 countries across 3 continents. I'm about to embark on the most incredible journey of my lifetime. But I don't just want it to be my journey. I want it to be our journey. So I'm inviting you to come along with me for nearly 4 months and discern what God might be saying to us as we journey together. So let me tell you a little bit about the journey that's coming up, and then I want to put it briefly into the context of John chapter 1, verses 1 to 14. Now, today feels like a really weird day. It's Christmas Day. I'm the priest here in this church. I've been here 11 years. I've been a priest in total for 32 years. And over the last few weeks, we have seen literally hundreds and hundreds of people come to worship over Advent and Christmas. And now it's all quiet. Everybody's gone home. And from this afternoon through to Holy Week, running up to Easter, I'm going on a sabbatical. I'm going to step back from ministry for the first time in 3 decades and just take time to be still before God, to pray, to reflect, and to really listen to God's voice in my life, what he wants to teach me and where he wants to take me into the future. I'm pretty nervous about it. I've never stopped for such a long period of time. And during this time, I'm going to be going to the southwest of England, first of all tomorrow, down to our cottage on Exmoor. And then I'm going to Cornwall for a week and then back to Exmoor. And then after that, we're going to Spain for 5 weeks. Then we're heading off to Malaysia. And then from Malaysia, we're doing 5 weeks in Australia and then 2 weeks in New Zealand before heading back to Australia and then back to Malaysia and then coming home for Holy Week. And I want you to come with me. I believe that God is going to say some really deep and profound things to me. And I want to share that with you and to see if God is speaking to you as well. So the aim is that I'm going to do a video every day. It might not quite work out like that. It depends, doesn't it? But that's the plan, that every day I'm going to record a video with a kind of thought for the day, a reflection on what God has been saying to me, and then sharing that with you to see if God is speaking to you as well. So it's going to be a diary of a modern pilgrim. And let's listen together for what God might want to say to us. And I think it's really timely that Christmas Day is the day when I'm beginning my adventurous journey, because Christmas is all about journeys. There's lots of journeys going on in the Christmas story. Of course, Mary and Joseph went on a journey to Bethlehem for the census and for the birth of Jesus. And then the shepherds went on a journey as well to come and worship the newborn child. And then Mary and Joseph went on a journey fleeing from Herod to Egypt, where they became refugees. And then there was the journey back again to Nazareth, when they were then met by the wise men who'd come on a journey from the east to come and pay homage to Jesus. So there's a lot of journeying going on in the Christmas story. But underpinning all those journeys, I think there are 2 sort of great journeys. There's a narrative of 2 macro journeys that is at the heart of the Christmas message. And the first is the journey of God. In John chapter 1, verse 1, we read, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God." So the Word, who is Jesus Christ, from all eternity was with God in the glories of heaven. But then he went on a journey, didn't he? In verse 14, we read, "The Word became flesh and dwelt among us." So God, in the person of Jesus Christ, left the glories of heaven and came on a journey down to earth, as it were. And he left the perfection of heaven and entered our broken world. Now, what compelled him to go on that journey? What compelled him was the love that he has for you and the love that he has for me. Jesus Christ left the glories of heaven, became flesh and dwelt among us, compelled by his love for you. And Jesus then journeyed through the rest of his life, journeying to the cross. Not only did Jesus journey from heaven to earth, but he then journeys through life to the cross, where he died for your sins and mine and won for us that beautiful gift of salvation. So the first big journey, if you like, in the Christmas story is the journey of God in the person of Jesus Christ from the glories of heaven to the brokenness of our world so that we could receive salvation. But in addition to that, there's another journey going on, I think, as well in John chapter 1, and that is our journey towards God. In verse 12, we read, "To all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God." Through Christ, you and I are on a spiritual journey. We are heading home to God. We came from God and we are heading back to him. And this is a journey that has only been made possible for us through the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. In 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 11, Peter says, "We are aliens and exiles in the world. This is not our home. Our home is in heaven with God. And we are on a journey, a spiritual journey, back to God through the cross of Jesus Christ." So that first Christmas, I think, a lot of journeying was going on. The journey of Mary and Joseph, the journey of the shepherds, the journey of the wise men. But overarching all of that was God's journey from heaven to earth. And then our journey from earth to heaven, made possible through Jesus. So it feels to me to be a good time to be embarking on my spiritual journey. And I want it to be our spiritual journey. So I'm hoping to make a video every day. If I don't, I'm sure you'll forgive me, but I will do my best. And I would love to have lots of interaction with you as we reflect on the spiritual themes together that God is raising for me. And hopefully a lot of what I'm experiencing as I travel across the world over these 110 days will resonate with you, and we'll be able to explore God in our lives together. Yes, it's going to be an amazing journey across continents and countries, but the really important journey that's coming up over these next 110 days is the inward journey, the spiritual journey. And if you get a chance to pray for me at all, then please pray that God will bless me as I journey inwards and rediscover what it means to be his child. And my pledge to you every day is that to pray for you and for all those who watch my videos, asking God that he will take you on a spiritual journey as well. So, are you ready? Shall we go and journey with God into the unknown together and see what he's got to tell us over the next 110 days. Let's make a pilgrimage together. Let's journey together and let God find us in the midst of our world. Thanks for coming with me, and I'll see you on the next video.